fuck's sake. Put a hole in the tank. It's just pissing out methanol. Go up and get the other tank. Hey, grab the air. Easy, easy. No, you're good, you're good. Hold on. The top has to go in first, boys. Hey, the main fuel line's tight. And we're in the next race. Dano, you're just gonna have to wait. Hopefully this is fucking worth it.
For the 82nd running, the Mobil1 Australian Speedcar Championship.
The most important race of the year always is the Australian Championship. There's nothing bigger than that race.
So this year's Australian Speedcar Championship is going to be at the Perth Motorplex, which is where we race week in, week out, our home track. The number of times we've had success there in the last couple of years, it's a great opportunity to have a great crack at winning the Australian title this year.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So Kaiden Manders is in the DGR 71 car. I needed neck surgery for a little while, and that put me out for the rest of the season. So that opened the door for Kaiden to join the DGR team. He jumped in and he's won 5 feature races so far this year. Impressive driver, fierce competitor.
He's got the runs on the board, he's in form. He's been working with this team now for enough to be comfortable. In my mind, he'd be the man to beat.
If the championship was over a series or something, I would be a lot more comfortable calling myself a favourite, but because it's just over one night, so many different things can happen.
We're with a former Australian champion. Wish you luck, because it's not going to be easy. 40 long laps around the Perth Motorplex, elbows up right on the fence.
That's it, thank you, appreciate it.
Good luck.
Cheers, man.
Cheers, bud. Thanks, man. Very cool and calm, man. Good luck.
Cheers, man. Hey, what you doing in there? Sit in your car.
WGR is Will Golding Racing. My son started racing last year, so I created a little race team for him, and so Daniel Harding's in the WGR W71 car.
I knew my season was shot way back in September. I had a couple of crashes at the end of the season before.
Upside down, Daniel Harding!
Daniel Harding has unloaded the 41 in a big way.
From there, I sort of felt something wasn't right. Ended up with quite significant sort of leg pain down my left-hand side and some nerve damage. Having the injury, surgery, missing the season, I guess. If it wasn't for this weekend, I don't know if I would even race this year.
Brakes. Alright, come back. Just go left hand down. A little more. A little more. Yeah, let's keep coming back. All right, straighten up. And center. There you go. I worked on these cars pretty hard these last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
It's not like we weren't good enough last time in the heat races or whatever, but I just feel like at the start of the year we were
Yeah.
and I'm just I just know right now both cars are back to exactly where we kind of started, so it makes me fucking confident.
Yeah.
So I think we'll be okay. We'll just keep doing what we're doing.
I think this race is worth racing for, number one, because it honours one of the best speedcar drivers that this country has ever produced in Michael Pickens. And number two, the prize money, it's probably the second highest paying speedcar race in the country.
So not only is there $10,000 on the line, it's also a great chance to see where we stack up against some international drivers in the field.
The US drivers are going to be difficult to beat. These guys have so much experience racing 50 to 100 times a year. Yeah, there's some serious competitors out there.
Justin Grant, former USAC champion.
And Jade, she's pretty wild to watch, so she's young and she's ambitious.
You've got Logan Seavey, who's two-time Chili Bowl winner, a USAC champion.
You got Tom Payette,
Michael Pickens,
Kaiden Brandt.
They are some of the best in the world. So if we can race some of those guys and mix it wheel to wheel with them, I think that'll be a good night.
One race to come, and it's the Magic Man prelude to the championship. Here is your starting lineup. 71 Kaiden Manders and USA 38 Logan Seavey on row 1. USA 99 Justin Grant and New Zealand 4 Michael Pickens row 2. Row 3 will be the 7 of Tom Payette and the 71W of Daniel Harding.
Time crown the Magic Man, the prelude to the Australian Speedcar Championship. Manders and Seavey. Green here at the Plex.
Away we run, and Manders got the best of the start from Logan Seavey, and diving to the inside is Justin Grant. They're 3 across the track for the race lead in the opening lap. They've all safely got through as Seavey now moves to the outside of Manders.
Big crash on the back straight.
Oh, there is 2. There's 4 that have come unstuck.
There's 1, 2, maybe 5 cars involved.
Fifth, yeah.
So it'll be a single file restart.
Yep.
The pace begins to quicken. Back to green flag racing here at the Motorplex in the Magic Man race for 2024.
Manders just went the fastest lap of the race and now swings on by out of turns 1 and 2.
Have a look at this. This is world-class speedway here at the Perth Motorplex. Logan Seavey and Justin Grant going absolutely hammer and tongs at each other.
It's going to be a drag race to the finish. Seavey wins it just in the Magic Man race. Half a second between he and Grant. Manders home for 3rd. Pickens will be 4th. Payette fell down to 5th in the end. Daniel Harding will be behind in 6th position.
Kaiden, 3rd place tonight. Congratulations. It was frenetic at the start there and hard fought, but just lost touch of those lead 2.
Yeah, I just got to apologise to the guys. I feel like I stuffed that one up a little bit. We put ourselves in the right position, just got to finish it off. But I think like car-wise, we're flying all night. It was just fast.
Yeah, kind of caught us off guard a little bit.
Yeah.
If that's 5 or 6%.
Yeah. That's kind of what we were off by, I feel
Yeah.
like. Well, like I made it look a lot worse than what it was. I made it look like we were a lot further back.
Well, it's like once that gap never got any bigger and it never got any smaller.
Yeah.
It just was what it was once it was there. So yeah,
They did not get slowed up by the traffic one bit.
that's one thing I would say is that traffic did not fucking hinder them. I was like someone do something to slow them down. I guess when you're racing against good guys, you can't ever miss.
Yeah.
I think sometimes like we get like maybe complacent because we can miss by a bit and still be good enough.
Yeah, like you said last night, like we were still like 6 seconds in front of Payette, like 2 or 3 tenths quicker than him. Like,
So it's like you take out all the cars that aren't normally here. It's like a normal night.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, we're good. And you race against good guys. You're like, all right, hold on. And it's not that I don't think we were any worse than we normally were. I don't think we're probably actually pretty good. Like, we're like right where we need to be, but we need to find 5 or 6%. And I think we probably know where it is already.
yeah.
Or have a pretty good idea.
The team wouldn't be where it is without Liam and his dedication. Liam puts his heart and soul into the team. I trust the cars, and I know that Daniel and Kaiden are the same. He's got the setup to a point where we know that when we go into turn 1 flat out, the car's going to stick. Liam puts in the hard yards and studies the races and the times and everything that goes into getting better. And we've got a great crew with Kaiden and Tonka and a few other guys that help out when they can. If you're not out there wanting to win, then you're not going to put in the hard work and the dedication that's required to build a great team. So
When we talk as a team owner, drivers, myself, the other crew guys, when we go to the racetrack, we want to win. That's what we're there to do.
if there's a title that we're going to have a good crack at, it's this one. But the drivers need to do their thing. Liam needs to do his thing.
We're there to win. Anything else doesn't really matter.
And together, we create
Yeah, well, night one, you kind of get 2 qualifying heats, which obviously they add up the points out of those, and then they line up 2 15-lap preliminary features, and then there's like half points on that.
Pressure's on from your first heat race. Yeah, we gather points every time we hit the track, and basically you want to try to get through night one unscathed. Winning night one really doesn't matter in the whole grand scheme of things, but losing too many points, can make your life really difficult on that second night.
So it's a couple of wins under the belt of the Dasco team. Dan Harding with 2 race wins tonight. He's the man that leads the points.
So a 5-point margin to him right now, to Logan Seavey and Kaiden Manders.
You tell you what, the Dan Golding Racing team will be happy.
I'm struggling with this motor a little bit, but we're going quick, so I don't know if it's just.
What are you feeling?
Like it just feels like it's like bogging a lot. Like it feels lazy.
That's not good. What do you reckon? What's that? What do you reckon with this motor? Trying my best to make it better. If he's not happy with it after tonight, I'll put the other one in.
Like, I'll be honest, like the way you talk about it is way worse than what I'm talking about. Like this thing, in all fairness, like I feel like I get off the starts good, like where I was struggling on Wednesday, and then I'm fucking up and ripping by. I come off turn 2, this thing's fucking singing.
Yeah, okay. Mine doesn't feel like that, I don't reckon, but I don't know if I'm like pulling it down too much. Yeah, I don't really know like what I want to change, but I'm just happy to change something.
I can't wait to celebrate with everyone tonight because I reckon it's going to be good International Women's Day, by the way. We mentioned that earlier. I think you did, Jason. Just reminding you. So.
All right, let me go do my tail.
The ladies.
I didn't think about that for a second.
The Mobil1 Australian Speedcar Championship. This is our first prelim A-main of the night, Perth Motorplex. The 2 Dasco Supply Group cars that have been stellar from the outset. Dan Harding and Kaiden Manders. Here they come out of turn number 4.
So Daniel Harding the inside. It is Manders though who takes the lead. Harding continues to chase hard.
Avedesian runs in 3rd as he starts to make inroads on the 2 ahead. We're yellow. Kaiden Manders had a big margin, didn't he? 2.1 seconds until that caution came out with just 3 laps remaining. They bunch up. Nick Rowe ready to pounce in 4th position. Manders, Harding, Avedesian has gone up into 2nd spot, drops back into 3rd. They stay side by side, heading down the back straight. He goes to 2nd this time.
It is Kaiden Manders though, who has had an absolute ripper of a night, and now he is going to get the odds feature on night 1 of the Mobil1 Australian Speedcar title. Jade Avedesian, brilliant drive from her, finishes 2nd from Daniel Harding. Then Keenan Fleming, Michael Pickens and Alfie.
Daniel, the restart wasn't exactly kind to you, but high points coming into that race is a great way to cap off the first night of this championship.
Yeah, probably lucky they're half points there because I just threw one away, but didn't get off that restart very well, and I tried to cover myself, but Jade's too good to allow me to cover it. She just drove around the outside of me, and yeah, a bit disappointed with that, but overall team cars progressed all night. Cars are really fast. Kaiden obviously done a really good job. So yeah, looking forward to come back tomorrow night. We've got some good points, and we'll have a crack.
How about it, ladies and gentlemen? This is your podium for the odd prelim feature here at the Mobil1 Australian Speedcar Championship.
Daniel Harding leads after night number 1 by 4 points. It'll be a blockbuster second night. We'll see you all again then.
It's a little bit stressful being, I guess, good on points, but I guess it's better than being no good on points because it's very hard to come back from. So just, you're in a good spot, you don't want to screw it up. It's easy to screw it up in this sport, so just try and minimise the chance that we fuck it up tonight and just hopefully get a good result. A lot of work goes in, so you don't want to waste that.
The night number 2 of the Mobil1 Australian Speedcar Championship. It's the 5th time it's been here at the Perth Motorplex, the 9th time it's run in Western Australia. 2 critical rounds of heat races before we set the field for the 40-lap finale later on tonight. You can feel the pressure building.
Coming into night number 2, second on points, Kaiden Manders, you were telling me the other night that you weren't quite happy with the car. The Magic Man, you didn't seem happy even though you podiumed. How are you feeling now about it all?
Yeah, reasonably good. I think the 15-lap prelim was good for us. We tried something that seemed to have a reaction with the car, and I think we'll be okay. It's hard though because the track's going to be completely different tonight, so we'll see what that dishes up and see where to go from there.
12 heats in the books, and now we work out the first 4 rows. And traditional with the pole shuffle, 2 cars on the track at a time. 8th versus 7th, the winner moves on to take 6th. There is a chance you could come from 8th and put yourself on the front row, but it is mighty difficult with the international stars that are in this top 8. And now the battle for pole position. It's a front row start, guaranteed, but it's for lane choice for the final, and that is going to be critical as Seavey takes on Manders for pole position.
Here we go. Manders got a very good launch. Seavey goes upstairs to try and get bite.
Seavey moves the lead. Again, side by side at the line. Manders fights back. Half a lap remains in the battle for pole position and the Aussie Speedcar title. Manders bounces and rolls through turn 3 and 4. It's going to be Seavey. Logan Seavey scores pole position.
It'd be fine. Still feel like the fast car's in. Yeah. Still feel like he's still the fucking guy to be. Yeah. I feel like I've got better and better in myself all fucking night, all week. We'll be alright. Yeah. A lot of shit can happen. And it can go for us or against us.
We're going to change gears in both cars as well.
The Australian title race is 40 laps, which is a long way.
You got to be clean at the start. You got to be in the right spot at the end.
I think the biggest challenge is not trying to get kind of carried away or flustered if somebody's pulling away from you, or if you kind of can't get past someone.
You know, if you're not careful, you can also throw your whole race away.
You just got to kind of take a breath and remember how long the race actually is.
Yeah, on that night when you're trying to win the title, you need to do that well. If that's your weakest link, you're probably going to be in trouble.
All right, man.
Well, maybe some home track knowledge on what is about to transpire for 40 laps in the speed cars very shortly. Saturday night is Speedway night. Don't miss the TV, granny bets and popular homes.
You know how to race this place better than anyone, alright?
Perth Motorplex this Saturday. A huge night at Super Speedway with WA State Championship glory up for grabs.
Hey, good job, dude. Fucking really good job. Hey,
Yeah.
2 and 3, fucking Stevie.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Yeah. It's been good so far.
Dude,
See how they go.
You've done everything you fucking can now, so now it's up to them.
Big one has arrived here at Perth Motorplex. We're ready for the 82nd running. The Mobil1 Australian Speedcar Championship.
Drama before they've even fired the Seavey car.
And the 2-time reigning Chili Bowl champion sits there while the rest of the field are out on the speedway. The pole sitter is out before we go racing. This is the Australian Speedcar Championship as we go racing.
Look at Payette down low.
Payette, Harding, Pickens, Manders, Grant and Bright. It's a race of endurance. It's 40 laps around this 500-metre oval. Oh no! It's Harding. The Dasco Supply Group car. Off the track, that's at turn 4. I can't believe this. 2 big names drop out of it.
It's a heartbreaking game, Nolts.
I don't think that's going to be the end of it somehow. Cars come around. Pace car pulls in. 33 laps remaining in the Australian Speedcar Championship. Payette controlling, but a long, long way to go. Manders, he fights back. Lap cars start to play a part. as we go yellow. And dramas now for Manders. Who could have picked the Dasco Supply Group cars both out of this race before the halfway mark?
If a picture tells 1,000 words, that is it right there.
And it'll be soul destroying. Out of the Australian Speedcar Championship. The one that got away.
And now, your 82nd Australian Speedcar